Delightful regards, everyone. This is Deviously Rebels. Welcome back to the channel. This will be episode 3 from my Minecraft creative series, I guess so. I haven't been playing very much since I recorded last. I just haven't really had a lot of ambition. So there's not much. I say there's not much. Don't look at that yet. There's not much different. I changed a little bit of the backside here with barrels just to make it a little bit better, I think. Maybe the inside looks pretty much the same here. The last episode, I was starting to build a tower, and I wanted it to be a library sort of thing. And I'm not looking at that direction just because it's a surprise, and I'll show you here in a second. And it didn't really come out the way I was hoping, but I didn't spend a whole lot of time or focus on building. I think it's okay. It's not really okay. Is it okay, guys? It kind of has that hourglass look that I was going for. It's really colorful. There's colored glass and colored cement blocks everywhere because it's creative and why not? So we'll give a little quick fly around. Like I said, it did sort of capture that hourglass feel I was getting. I did adjust the height a smidge, just a smidge. But I don't know. It looks kind of like a goblet, and I think there's too much oak wood. Besides some of these little details, like some spruce buttons and oak trapdoors. And I even have regular oak doors here. I do have, I almost called them carpet, but they're the warped wood. I almost forgot. Some warped wood pressure plates and crimson wood pressure plates, some signs for the details. The usual fencing for some depth and etc. Even some mangrove. Are these the mangrove ones? Or are these? Yeah, those are the new mangrove trapdoors. Mangrove wood. Well, we'll walk inside. There's not even a door, but I kind of like the inside library so far. I need to stop running there. When I'm in fly mode, I can run real fast, but I kind of like the library on the inside here. I've got the secretary's desk and stuff. Some plants scattered around, and a couple reading nooks. I don't know, it's supposed to be like a bench or whatever. And some depth and some mystery because it's a library. So there's lots of little hidey holes. See, little hidey holes and corners and nooks and stuff, like I said. And I have this spiral thing going up to the top. Just some more details on the inside. Not much for details because it's all oak wood, birch and spruce thrown around. But yeah, so this is the inside of the bottom floor of my, I guess it's going to be a rainbow library. So yeah, it's not too much. I think I like the bottom floor. If I'm gonna change anything, it just might be the outside and how much oak wood I actually use in here. But my spiral staircase came out okay if I can just go up it. If I can just go up the stairs. And this is my rainbow kids room because it's all full of carpet and it's kind of small. Just rainbow for no reason, just because I like it. And the purple blocks keep the lanterns at a safe distance if there were toddlers. Imagine toddlers. Just, role play reasons and stuff. I was thinking maybe I could throw some toys or something, but I'm not that creative, so I wasn't sure what to use as toys and stuff. Like when you go to the doctor's office or even the library, I guess they have like kids' toys scattered around in the kids' corner or whatever, where they're like, well, a library wouldn't be loud because it's a library, you have to be quiet. But at doctor's office, they have those like tables with the things on wires with the beads, and you clack them this way and you clack them that way, and they're loud. I was obnoxious with those as a kid, but it kept me, occupied. I was quiet and good at the doctor's office, not like my brother. My brother was so loud. And so yeah, there's only 3 levels. This is the roof. I guess you can call it a 3rd level. But that's my rainbow library. It's really not much. And like I said, if I change anything, it'll probably be how much oak is on this thing. And like, I was hoping I could get like a smooth hourglassy transition, but it just kind of looks really blocky and forced. I think the only way I could make it look less like a gauntlet and more like an hourglass would be to make the middle a little more narrow and bring out the top, but I didn't want it to look too top heavy. I don't know, so I'll figure that out. So that's my walkthrough. I did some progress. Like I said, it's not a lot. I haven't really done anything but this, and it's been a long time since the last time I recorded anything for this channel. I think the last time it was like early December, and that's gonna bring me into my topic of discussion, which is kind of more like a rant and a little bit of a continuation on last week episode's discussion of minor inconveniences. So just to jump right into the story, I had ordered, Christmas presents in December. Hello. Like you would. Super late in the middle of peak season for shipping and stuff. And so I ordered myself a gift. I called it from Santa, but it wasn't really, from Santa. It was from me. But I wanted to, and I don't buy myself stuff that often, so I'm like, well, let me just get a useful gift that with purpose and have good expectations for the use of everything. So okay, I got myself a Fitbit, and I was sort of convinced by my cousin when we were on vacation. She had her Fitbit, and she was counting her steps pretty accurately, where I've just been using my phone to count my steps, and if it's not in my pocket or being carried, it doesn't work, as you could tell, obviously. So yeah, I've been having issues with sleep, and I wanted to use the Fitbit because it has that sleep thing and can count your REM hours and stuff and things. So I wanted to get a Fitbit for a few reasons, and I'm like, okay, it'll be New Year's encouragement and goals and stuff, so we'll just, get one and we'll work really hard on doing better for ourselves, myself, for the new year. So I'm like, okay, excellent, great. Just need my Fitbit to come in for Christmas, and I ordered it on the 15th. And I've told this to all of the people at work and some of my friends and the cousin who I was getting the Fitbit with, not with, but for, not for, but she promised to be my friend and be very encouraging, because I guess that's an app thing that you can like challenge your Fitbit friends or whatever. Anyway, so I ordered it on the 15th, and there was free 5 to 7 day shipping, and there was also free 2 night shipping or 2 day shipping. I don't know. So I'm like, all right, well, it's free. Let me just get the 2 day shipping, because I didn't realize there was a difference. I just thought, hey, it's free. I don't know why it's free when there's like the 5 to 7. I thought, well, it's peak Christmas season. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. Maybe because I'm in the middle of nowhere where I live, that it may or may not have made a difference. But I'm like, well, maybe it'll be faster. Well, I was wrong. As usual, all of my luck is bad. Murphy's Law, if anything bad can happen, it will. So yeah, I got my tracking number with the email, yada yada, the blah, and so I'm like, okay, it said that from the 15th it would show up on the 19th. And then the 19th it said, we're being delayed. It should be here by the 23rd. And I had also ordered some things off Amazon. I had a Secret Santa thing at work, and Mom needed some Christmas presents or whatever. So I ordered some stuff off Amazon, and I got my Fitbit from the Fitbit company's website. should have just gone to Walmart in person, but the closest Walmart's 35 minutes away if you're driving fast. 35 miles, so I guess what's the difference? So yeah, I should have just gotten it through Walmart. But anyway, so my Amazon packages were supposed to be here on the 23rd. So my Fitbit got delayed from the 19th to the 23rd. Um, the staircase interruption of my conversation of topic. This staircase was going to that apothecary um shop thing. I was gonna kind of build an upper level into this wall and then maybe have a lower, like a 2 floor where it's up here and then down here. Yeah, so I'm working on that. Anyway, so Amazon packages the 23rd were scheduled. I'm like, all right, so well then my Fitbit should come on the 23rd with the rest of my Amazon packages. I'll just pick it all up at the post office. Well, the shipping said, oh, it'll be there the end of day on the 23rd. I'm like, sure, okay. So maybe I'll get it on the 24th because they don't sort the packages until the Chihuahua's whining in the background because I'm talking and it's nap time. Just saying. If you can hear whistling Dixie, it's the Chihuahua. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll just pick it all up because the packages don't get sorted until after 11. And I checked my shipping tracking number blah blah thing, and it said, you know what, instead of the 23rd, your Fitbit will be here on the 27th, by the end of the day, of course. And it went on like that. But when it said the 27th, I checked the evening of the 27th, and it's like pending delivery, pending, no delivery date available at this time. I'm like, are you actually kidding me? So it went on like that, back and forth between, giving me dates and then just saying pending, and then giving me dates and then just saying pending. I'm like, okay, well, I'll call FedEx, because that's where it was coming through. Coming through would have been FedEx. And I've not really ever had too much issues with FedEx before. But this was FedEx Smart Post, and it reaches a certain distribution center, and then it transfers from the FedEx carrier to a USPS carrier. Which I'm like, all right, fine, sure, whatever. But I guess because it was peak Christmas package delivery season, the USPS was backed up, and I eventually spoke with a FedEx person at a depot store in a Walmart, because I happened to be at the Walmart and realized there was a FedEx shipping center there. Because I couldn't get a hold of FedEx customer service for Jack. It was, the computer, and it tells you the only information that's on the website. That's all they tell you. And they're like, well, we can't connect you to customer service today because our backlog, blah, blah, excuse. So, yeah, I finally got a hold of a customer service person at the shipping center. And they're like, that kind of happens fairly often where it says that it'll be transferred to the USPS, but USPS probably said, we're too busy. So FedEx, you can finish delivering it. So it got to one station, and ended up being recirculated back into the shipping depot at another location to, instead of being transferred to the USPS, that FedEx was going to just ship it. And I guess when I finally I got fed up, and I'm like, I'm having so much patience. I'm trying so hard to have a lot of patience. Because I just wanted my Fitbit. I had expectations and goals, and I was buying it for myself to reward myself for doing good. And when I realized that my reward for doing good isn't coming in, I'm like, why am I bothering being good if I'm intended on reward, but my reward isn't coming, which is bad. You shouldn't think like that. I mean, it's not always going to work out for you if you think like that. Trust me, I know. So, after I tried getting hold of FedEx and figuring out where my package was, I called them and I'm like, all right, can I consider my package lost? It's been so many days. And they're like, yeah, we consider your package lost after 7 days. And they told me back when it was due to be shipped on the 19th and then got pushed from then till the 27th, I could have considered it lost then. And I thought, well, it was Christmas. I was having patience. I was being okay. I didn't want to bug them, especially because it was Christmas and the holiday season. So I'm like, all right, I'll just have more patience. So I finally got a hold of somebody on January 5th or 7th. Like, it had been a while. And so they're like, contact your sender tomorrow, being Fitbit, the company. That's what FedEx told me. They said, contact the sender tomorrow. That will be the 7th day or whatever. And we can start the claim process to get you either your money back or a new product sent out. So I called Fitbit the next day, which would have been Wednesday because it was my day off. So last week this happened. Last week on Wednesday. Not like it matters because I post this the same day. So you'll know this time last week I was calling everybody. So Fitbit said, no, you know what? Call us tomorrow because that's technically the day that we'll consider your package lost. And then we'll get you processed through and send you a new one. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll call you guys tomorrow. Like, one more day should matter. I've been waiting almost a month now. So yeah, long story short, my Fitbit finally came in today, guys. Today being what's today? I'm looking at my Fitbit to check the month. Not the month, the day, the 18th. So I waited a month from the first day it was supposed to be sent. So like I ordered it on the 15th of December. It was scheduled to be delivered by like the 19th of December, and I got it today. It was there yesterday, but I didn't realize because I checked my tracking number for the new one that they sent me out. No charge. Excellent service there. Didn't have to pay another one. So they just sent me out a new one for free. And it said the 18th, which would have been today. And I'm like, all right, by the end of the day on the 18th, I'll skip going to the post office. I'm lazy. I'm resting. It's my first day off this week. So I didn't go yesterday. And then I checked my tracking again last night because that's what I do. I'm like, all right, well, if it's not here today, I'll check the tracking because it said it would be here tomorrow. And I checked and it said, oh, you know what? It should be here. It got delivered. Hey guys, it got delivered. So I went up today and I had to get rent anyway because I get, money order for rent. So yeah, I got my Fitbit finally. So now I'm feeling better, and that's the reason why I'm doing a recording today. It's because I feel encouraged and rewarded because my Fitbit came in. And it's been so long since I did a recording, I don't know what I'm talking about besides complaining about my whole Fitbit fiasco and all of that. And I've done no building, well, besides that monstrosity. I've done no building besides that and this staircase, which, I mean, it's a staircase. It's not even detailed, it's just built. So, yeah. I did want to kind of try something different with recording this time around, because I am recording on my phone, and I know you can pause the recording and then continue the recording. So this has been about 20 minutes now. I kind of want to just do a little bit more digging and maybe just clear this out and see if I can't pause this now and do that much digging and then continue on from there. And while I'm paused and doing digging, maybe I can think of another topic to talk about because I was not prepared to actually record today. I just decided I felt like doing it. So I'm going to pause the recording, and when you come back, this hillside should be a little bit different. Cool.